What's going on, guys? Cody here with CJ Build. Thanks for tuning back into the channel. Well, pretty much today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be installing a BoostedNW 2Timer chip. Pretty much what that does is it allows us to have two maps on a chip at once with the possibility of having it on a switch. So I'll be able to switch between map 1 and map 2 on the flip of a button. Alright, so this is the 2Timer by BoostedNW. I'm going to put the link in the description to his listing as well as all his other products for OBD1 tuning. Normally it comes with a jumper that you either put it on set 1 and 2 for tune 1 and then 2 and 3 for tune 2. But what we're going to do is we're going to have it set up so we're going to have a ground routed to the middle pin, and when that's switched on to ground it's tune 2. When it's switched off it's tune 1. I depinned the plug and I took the pin from that, so we're going to be using this and wiring it to ground. So I'm going to have it set up as such. Hold on, wait, let me do a little bit of editing magic. So then this wire is going to go to ground and to a switch. So this was the only switch I could find. It is so overkill. Am I going to use it? Hell yes. Alright, so my ECU is going to be down here, and realistically I'm probably going to have the plug once it's like finally installed somewhere on this side. So I'm going to run the wire through the back there. So we got to wire the chip to here, and then from here to ground. We did it. Alright guys, we officially have this wired to ground. Very overkill for a switch, but it's gonna be fun. So let's go ahead and switch to the computer. That way we can start burning the two tunes. I'm gonna put some kind of identifier, whether it's being like turning on the check engine light or something like that. That way we know if the tunes are actually changing. Just so you guys can kind of see what we're using. Right now I have two maps. One that is my normal map from the last time we're at the track, and I have another map that I disable the error that I have for the idle air control valve. So when I pull that map on, we should get a check engine light. Give it a second. There you go. So it took a second, but we did get the check engine light on. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys how to burn the maps on the two different stages. I'm gonna burn in slot 1, the regular map, slot 2, the one that'll give us a check engine light. That way when we flip on the switch, we should get a check engine light. If we do, it worked. If we didn't, it didn't work. So let me hop on the computer and I'll show you guys the BoostedNW burning software that he uses. That makes it really simple to burn the two separate tunes, and then we'll give it a shot. Alright guys, I do have the 2Timer chip on the Motes burner. I really hope this does work. If anyone does have a Motes burner, be careful with putting it in, because it took me some time to get it to be secure. Because if you put it, like, let me see if I can show you, and put the camera down 1 second. So if I go to put it in straight up and down, lock it in place, this side didn't secure. So I found going from one side to the other and then securing it, well, that time it didn't work. So one side, then the other, then secure it. There you go. Now it's secure. So kind of play with it a bit. Don't just put it on there, lock it, and trust it for life. You see, it came off again. So I'm going to see if it's possible to use the Motes one, because that is the one that I have. Okay, so it's secured. So let's go ahead and connect this to the computer, hop onto the desktop so you guys can see what I'm doing to actually burn the chip. How's it going, guys? So today I'm going to be showing you how to go ahead and burn using the application. So first, you want to make sure you have the 27SF512 selected. You don't want to use the B&W SST512 Tune 1 one, because sometimes it does have some issues. So how I'm going to show you right now is exactly how it will work 100% of the time. So let's go ahead and get started. Once you guarantee that that's chosen, you're going to go ahead and load file to buffer. You're going to choose the first tune that you're going to be using. Once you loaded that, you're going to go ahead and write chip. For the first time you write to the chip, make sure erase before write is selected. Alright, write successful. Let's go ahead and verify with buffer. Alright, awesome. So verify. So I'm going to uncheck erase before write, select tune 2. I'm going to go ahead and change the jumper from slot 1 and 2 for tune 1 to now 2 and 3 for tune 2. Alrighty, now that I have that switched, I'm gonna load my buffer. Let's go ahead and write chip. Again, make sure that erase before write is not selected, because it will erase everything that's on the chip. Alright, and now you can verify with buffer. Alright, so now that one's verified. I'm going to go ahead and move the jumper back to slot 1. And then select the first slot up here in 27SF512. I'm going to load the original file that we had in slot 1. I'm going to verify it. Okay, so verified. And now let's go back to slot 2. I'm going to go ahead and move the jumper back to slot 2. And going to select the tune. And verify it. Yep, so they both verified. So now let's go ahead and let's throw it on the car and let's give it a shot. Alright guys, so the chip is installed. We also connected our wire to the actual middle pin. So now let's go ahead and turn on the car. As you can see, no check engine light. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip the switch to put it into the next map. And when we do so, within let's say like 10 to 15 seconds, the check engine light should come on. So, alright, that's the next map. Just flipped it up. Yep, check engine light just turned on. Alright, cleared the code. No check engine light. Let's go ahead and flip up our obnoxious switch. And map 2. Now any second the check engine light should come on. Yep, there it is. If you guys have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll put the link in the description where you can pick these up. Hopefully soon we'll be able to carry them on our website and be able to have them for you guys. But for right now, that's where we're going to end. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, or BoostedNW. And I'll see you guys next week on the next upload.